Welcome back to another episode of MotoGP Mac, and today we're going to talk about the practice session that just happened for the Malaysian Grand Prix at the Sepang International Circuit. But before we get into it, here's how it finished. Pecco Bagnaia topped it from Jorge Martin, Enea Bastianini, Maverick Vinales, Alex Marquez, Fabio Quartararo, Franco Morbidelli, Alex Rins, Jack Miller, Marc Marquez, Pedro Acosta, Marco Bezzecchi, Johan Zarco, Brad Binder, Taka Nakagami, Raul Fernandez, Aleix Espargaro, Luca Marini, Augusto Fernandez, Joan Mir, Andrea Iannone, and Lorenzo Savadori. Now, realistically, Pecco was really fast this morning. Wasn't so fast this afternoon. I know he topped the pole, but I genuinely believe that Jorge Martin, if he didn't crash on his last flying lap, definitely would have given it to him, and it would have been the other way around. Martin looks very comfortable, has got up to speed very quickly, where Pecco looks a little bit laboured, let's just call it. Does that mean that Martin is going to rip away with it tomorrow? I don't know, because I think Pecco is really working on race and sprint race, I suppose, settings more so than getting it out there at top speed. But it's definitely interesting between the two of them. Enea Bastianini did well as well. Does look like he has good enough pace, but maybe not enough to run with the front boys. But, you know, he's definitely not going to help anyone. Maverick jumped up there towards the end of the session. I wouldn't think he has the pace. Alex Marquez did look okay. Definitely does look like he has more pace than Marc. So it will be interesting. Fabio Quartararo, you know, really, really good from him. They are running a new engine in Yamaha, so that is helping them a small bit. Whether they'll be like that within the race, I don't know. Franco Morbidelli, again, kind of good enough session for Franco. Alex Rins, again, straight through to Q2, which is rare for Rins, but again, Yamaha engine, and also I think he was behind Pecco when Pecco was doing his lap. So a little bit of a tow truck there, but not a Marc Marquez tow truck in that kind of manner. Jack Miller, good lap from him. Marc doesn't seem to be on it. You can see the bike looks very skitty for him. So, you know, it's going to be maybe a tough weekend unless they find something. Acosta, you know, it's one of those weekends for Acosta. Same for Bezzecchi. Johan Zarco did a really, really good job. Really impressed, actually, at how Zarco is riding this weekend. Brad Binder, did suffer a crash at the start of the second practice. Nakagami as well did look really, really good. Fernandez, didn't see too much of him through the session. Aleix Espargaro crashed twice, similar to last year, actually, in the same corner. Luca Marini, again, didn't see too much, or Augusto Fernandez or Joan Mir, if I'm very, very honest. Andrea Iannone was very impressive. You know, not so far off. Realistically, I thought he was going to be last, but it was Lorenzo Salvadori that brought up the rear. All in all, I thought it was a really, really good practice session. You know, it is a bit knife edge stuff. You know, the front two can't really make a critical mistake, and you know, they can make a mistake and run off, but crashing is not really an option. But how do you go fast enough not to crash, and not crash, I should say. But all in all, I loved it. Can't wait for tomorrow morning. You know, it's definitely going to be on like Donkey Kong tomorrow. Can you pick between them? I still think it's going to be Pecco. Pecco himself said that he needs to get it under 10 points leaving this round of the championship. And I don't disagree with that. But I would definitely love to know your thoughts. What did you think of practice? And who is your sprint race winner tomorrow? Definitely leave your thoughts in the comments below. And I'll be back again tomorrow with another video.